You're on mute.
Oh. Sorry about that. That's better. I've got my background on and we're flying. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Before I start with the formalities, can I please just pass on the thanks from Minister Greg Hunt, who I was talking to his office yesterday, and they said, if you've got all these people there, can you please pass on all of the thanks for all the best wishes? Apparently his phone has been in meltdown from well wishes and best wishes, and he's apparently out of hospital today. So thank you all. That's my bit done. So thank you, and thank you. It wouldn't matter if I stood here for an hour. I couldn't tell you how grateful we are for your support. It's been amazing. This has undoubtedly been the biggest COSI challenge. It's certainly been the best COSI challenge. It's been the, I don't know what the fundraiserist word is, but it's certainly been up there way above anything else we've ever done. But it's also been the toughest COSI we've ever had. And I'm sure you can all vouch for that. And I'm glad I chose to stay on the ground. And we chose this challenge for a whole lot of reasons, but one of them was that we always thought it should be hard, it should be challenging, because it should reflect the challenge that the patients that we all serve and the patients that we care about go through as they live with cancer and as their families live with cancer. And the fact that you went through this today and that it was tough is something that you should be incredibly proud of. But I think we should take just a short moment just to reflect on the journeys of all of the people who go through the various stages of cancer treatment over the next, in the next few seconds. So thank you. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank a few people in particular. Firstly, all of the patients and families who've come and supported this day. It's meaningless if you're not here, and it's incredibly important to us and to all of the organisations and teams that do this, that it's made real by your presence. So thank you very much. I'd like to thank the RCA team for two things. One is putting up with me, which is no mean feat. And the other is that they have done a fantastic job today, worked incredibly hard. They've been brilliantly led by Natalie Clancy, but all of them deserve applause. And finally, and extremely importantly, all of you and your donors. The support of pharma and adjuvant companies, I thought I'd pull a term in there, and all the patient family teams, we thank you all from the bottom of our hearts. It's just extraordinary what this has become over the last 9 years. So thank you very much. I have to drop a page. I'm not going to make this hugely long, so we're going to go straight to prizes. We want to acknowledge the patient-led teams here today. We don't have a specific trophy, but we want to acknowledge them, and we do have something that some people may consider better. So are the people from the Spirit of the Dragon here? And could they come forward, because we have a dozen bottles of wine for you, and I've been reliably informed.
Teams hold it up.
Yeah. Fantastic. Without slandering everybody, someone told me that that was a really appropriate present. So thank you very much. Well done. The next team we'd like to acknowledge is Team Butterfield, and we have a Highlands hamper for Donna and her family. If Donna would like to come forward, please. Donna Donna was going to do the chairlift today, but she's walked halfway up one mountain, down another, and around 3 others, and I'm really surprised and impressed that she's still vertical. But thank you very much for your support. And can I just say that Donna was kind enough to prepare an interview-based video for us, and if you really ever want to understand the journey of cancer and why rare cancers exist, then it's on social media and I recommend it to you. It's extremely powerful. And our third group that we really would like to acknowledge is Team Zane. And we have a wonderful voucher for Team Zane for an Ingenia holiday. So if you could come up and whilst I've also got you coming forward, as you know, there was a Hot Shots challenge going on for the best social media post, and Team Zane have also won that. So,
Thank you.
So with that last $1,000 prize, Team Zane has raised over $10,000.
that is fantastic. Well done. Thank you very much. You guys are brilliant. Thank you. If I could now ask Liz de Soma to come forward for the big prizes. And I'll ask Liz just to say a few words. Liz, for those of you who haven't met her, is the CEO of Medicines Australia, which is a very important organisation that works with government to make sure we all get medicines as and when we need it. So, Liz.
Thanks, Richard. Medicines Australia represents the pharmaceutical industry, the research-based pharmaceutical industry, and many of the companies are here today. And I know, and I'm quite emotional, I know that every single person who's here from those companies is passionate about the patients that are here today, passionate about the families that have suffered through cancer. And I'm so proud to represent you all. And through that, we have made a very small donation to recognise the amazing work of the pharmaceutical industry who is raising money for Richard and for rare cancers, and hopefully we put to great use for you and your families. Thank you.
Thanks, Liz. That's fantastic. So we now go to the individual fundraisers, and in third spot is Helen Pan. That's wonderful.
Helen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Helen.
Thank you, Helen. And in second place is Sarah Porter.
Fantastic.
And, oh, Sarah.
That's the box.
And in first place, with a late lunge to the finish line, is the remarkable Kathy Satori.
Well done.
A beautiful speech.
Oh, I know. I think you shouldn't have done those family stories.
Okay, now we go to the Cozzy Cup, which is for all comers, all teams comers that are not pharmaceutical companies. So, and in third place, we have Team Zane. These guys have knocked it out of the park. You have to, somebody, if you don't come and get it, I'm going to sell it.
Just do an auction now.
In second place is HT Alpiners, otherwise known as HT Ellis. Where is he? Where's Coleman? There he comes. It is fair to say that Coleman has redefined the ISO beard.
Oh, thank you.
Well done. And this team that won the Cozzy Cup is someone who sat with me in a coffee shop in Garvin, and they said, you know, we'd like to work with you. What can we do to help? And I said, well, the first thing you should do is come to Mount Kosciuszko. And did they come with a vengeance? Prospection. $17,081. Unbelievable. Thank you very much. And I just want to acknowledge that the Cozzy Challenge social post that Team Zane won was sponsored by Anne-Marie Sparrow from Cube, and thank you, Anne-Marie, it was very kind. I'm now going to do the 5-year medals because I'm not doing the Pharma Cup right till the end. So before, and as Kate gets all the medals ready to present, I do want to acknowledge Steve Baker, who is here today. He did an extraordinary job of looking after some people who got injured on the way, but it is his 7th Mount Kosciuszko challenge, and it really is only possible to have done 8, even though we're claiming last year as 1. And he went back down the mountain, up the mountain, around the mountain, helping people during the course of today. So where are you, Steve? But an amazing effort, and thank you. There he is. And we know what you want. We'll buy beer later. So the 5-year medalists are Bernadette McCosker. If you can come forward, and Kate will present you with your medallion. Okay, we'll get it to her. Simon Pfeiffer. Okay, Sarah Pfeiffer. I think we know that one's not going to work. Lee Simmons.
Thank you. There's your medal. Pride and joy.
And it's my great pleasure, equal great pleasure, to announce that the 5th 5-year medalist is Anne-Marie Sparrow.
Thank you. Great pleasure. Beautiful. Thank you.
It's my great pleasure now to announce the Pharma Cup, and I should acknowledge that there are 13 companies who've submitted teams, and the total amount raised today is $393,000. And it's still going up. And it's kind of fascinating that when you look at who might win this, and you know that there can be only one, then it would be quite reasonable if there can be only one, that he might have some connection, the leader of that team might have some connection to Highlander and Scotland. And so it's with great pleasure that we announce that Team BMS have won the Pharma Cup this year. Neil McGregor. There can be only one. You want to say? You want to say a few words?
I do.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much. Where did I put it? I've never ever won a trophy in my life. And to everyone, first and foremost, I'd like to say thank you to RCA. This is my first COSI and it has beat all expectations, so thank you to everyone at RCA. What an amazing day. To something that I think we all can admit that is why we come to work every day is for patients. For the families here today, we need to do better, we will continue to do better, and we go back to work on Monday for you. So I really thank you for all coming. I know BMS won the cup this year, but everyone, we all won, because this is the #1 year for the highest funding that RC has ever had, and that comes for every single person who's here in the forecourt today. And I want to say a thank you to everyone, because we make a difference. I've worked in this industry for 20 years, and 2020 is a step change, whether it be from the vaccination to AstraZeneca, what an amazing job you've done, Pfizer, what an amazing job you've done, J&J, what an amazing job you've done. We should all be intensely proud, and we have made such a difference to many patients across Australia, and that makes me proud, and that makes of everything we do on a day-to-day basis. To my team, you know, we brought 40 here today from Melbourne. We can socialise, it's okay. Please be nice to us. But it is so nice to see you all. It's so nice to interact with you all, and I'm sure every company feels that right now. 2021 is going to be a game changer, and we will all be back next year. So thank you to RCA, thank you to everyone, and have a great night, everyone.
Thanks, Zane. Brilliant.
Can I take this with me?
Yeah, please. You want it. Nearly finished. I just want to acknowledge. Finally, I just want to acknowledge a great contribution from Megan Brodie, who you will all know from Pharma in Focus, and I do want to let you know that she's setting up another and a new, and I'm sure improved and better, newsletter that will come out called Med News, so keep an eye out for it. So thank you all again. It's just been the most breathtaking day, and you know, I said to someone before that this is an inflection point for our ability to provide patient support. It is so far and above everything that we've done, and if anyone ever tells the story of this organisation, it will settle on 5 inflection points, and this is one of them. No question. Thank you. So it's just humbling looking at all the people here. So thank you. Have a great night, and we'll be around. Cheers. Bye.